Don't go into the office today, Soph.
I'm going to stay.
Speaking of which, Jasper is not going to school, are you?
I'm going to send
Yay! She is insistent that she must go. She's been here half the morning whilst it's been snowing. What she really needs is a 4x4, obviously an electric one. Problem is, Model X is very expensive, and the Mitsubishi plug-in hybrid is, well, a plug-in hybrid. You know what? I've heard of something that might just do the job. I always liked the Hyundai Ioniq. Great little car. But it was a little low on range for my taste, and for Soph's taste as well, and actually there were some other things that Soph wasn't so keen on, which, I mean, I think she'd get to like it if she had it for any length of time, though I'm not sure. However, Hyundai have come out with a new vehicle, or they will be shortly at any rate, the Hyundai Kona EV, and it's going to have 2 battery size options. Yes! I love it when you have an option for battery sizes. So few manufacturers actually do that, so you can have a almost 40 kilowatt hour battery or an over 60 kilowatt hour battery. Awesome!
Right, wish me luck.
Drive really, really carefully, super duper carefully.
Okay.
I'd much rather you didn't go. I think I need to turn the temperature down in here. These are my gloves, so we can make a snowman in a minute. I think you might have to put a top on before then though, Monkey. Right, snowman building time.
Snowman building time.
We're going to make a snowman. Yeah, Jasper's all excited. He's obviously not at school today because they closed the schools, as they do in the UK the second the weather is anything short of absolutely beautiful. You make a snowman, first you start off by making a ball. Oh, it's very powdery. I'm starting to think the snow might be too powdery, Monkey. This is not good. The snow is too powdery. I'm going to talk about the Hyundai Kona. Because what's so exciting about this, I think, is, well, firstly, it'll be the first of the light SUV class vehicles that will be electric, or have an electric option. This wind is biting on my, ooh, I feel like I'm the one having to do all the work with this snowman. Oh well, such is life. This was a terrible idea. I thought this was a good idea. I think it's great. We'll come out, there'll be nice, light, beautiful, sunny, white snow everywhere, like a winter wonderland. Ow! Easterly wind straight into my ear. Very difficult to concentrate right now. That's what I'm missing in life, a hat. So, Hyundai Kona. It's going to be offered in a 39 kilowatt hour battery format. That's the smaller standard size, or the larger 64 kilowatt hours. Yes, that's right, you heard me right. It is 64 kilowatt hours. Good for, I don't know, a couple hundred miles probably. Hyundai have said that it's rated some astronomical number that I don't believe at all, like 290, on the new worldwide I don't believe it rating system, which replaces the NEDC system that we had before, which was equally completely ridiculous. You just keep pushing that around and it will get bigger and bigger. I think the snow is just genuinely too powdery. That's all right, he's having fun anyway. Check this out, Jasper. Uh-oh, I've started something now. Hey, trying to get your own back. Oh, you're a good sport, aren't you, Jasper? He went over. Yeah, I'll throw more snowballs in just a minute, Jasper, okay? So the 39 kilowatt hour version is got, I think it was 99 kilowatt sized motor. I think that's about 133 brake horsepower. The largest 64 kilowatt hour Kona has got a 150 kilowatt motor, which is about, I don't know, actually. God, my ear's gonna get frostbite. When you have weather that's a bit like this, it's the people with the 4x4s who are grinning, especially the people with 4x4 EVs, because the traction, coupled with four-wheel drive and sensible-ish tyres, it's a winning combination. Yeah, we are still a long way off having a functioning snowman here. It's just the snow is so powdery. It's just, yeah. Whee. Hyundai is great because it's not too expensive, but it does seem to come with all the bells and whistles. I remember the Hyundai Ioniq that I was in, I think it was about a year ago now, and it still had active cruise control and lane keeping assist, I think, and a bunch of other features. So I have high hopes for it. And I'll tell you something else I'm particularly keen on about this. I like the fact that you've got battery options, because actually most people will opt for a larger battery size, or at least they will if they can afford it, and the ones that 40 kilowatts or almost 40 kilowatts would be enough for, they will just save themselves some money. So it obviously makes sense. I mean, I would always need a bigger battery, but there are plenty of people out there who really wouldn't need a bigger battery, and 40 is just plenty. Right, okay, I am now freezing to the ground, as is Jasper and the camera. Excuse me, Jasper. So we're gonna go inside. I think it's time to go in now, Jazzy, come on. Come on, let's get a nice drink of something warm, like coffee. Yes, you can have a baby chino to warm up. It's just milk, but it's warm. I'm gonna have coffee, because, yeah. No, you can't bring a snowball in because it'll melt. Right, Jasper, your baby chino's ready. So this new Hyundai has got some pretty impressive specs, quite honestly. For example, the smaller battery 39 kilowatt hour version still does 0 to 60 in, it was 9.2 seconds, which is brilliant. Well, it's okay. However, the bigger batteried one does it in 7.6 seconds, which is like an i3, but it's a 4x4. I think it's fantastic. And I really am impressed with the way Hyundai seem to be embracing the concept of EVs, at least a little bit better than some of their fellow. It's great, really brilliant. Both battery sizes have the ability to quick charge, and that'll get the battery back up to 80% in about 20 minutes via 100 kilowatt DC quick charging, assuming you can find it, which is a big assumption because I don't know of a single pump anywhere that puts out 100 kilowatts, except for the superchargers, of course. All the other ones seem to be 50 kilowatts. That'll come with time. Actually, that reminds me, have you heard about Porsche? They're apparently committing to putting 350 kilowatt, 800 volt DC quick chargers in all of their dealerships across the whole of the United States, which I think is like 189. Now, whether that will allow a new Mission E owner to drive coast to coast, I don't know. Probably not, but it is a start. You know, it at least shows a degree of willing, especially the fact that it is all their dealerships. That's nice, because a lot of the time when they introduce EVs, you get this kind of like, some dealers are like, well, we'll take it, we'll give it a try, and some dealers are like, no. Obviously, we want more of the dealerships that fully embrace electric vehicles. And then we can sort this global warming out. It does not look much like global warming right now. We've got a bit of a weird weather situation going on in the UK. For anyone who's not from around here, there's a whole bunch of Siberian air that's blowing in from the east. And it's the reason why Jasper's not at school today, and the reason why Sophie's here in the morning, which was nice, before she managed to get off to work. Don't know if there's going to be school tomorrow. Anyway, I'm going to make myself a coffee now, because I haven't fully warmed up. But yeah, Mission E, Porsche, I'm very excited about that as well. There's loads of exciting things coming in the electric vehicle world.
Can I have this stand? Can I have this stand out?
The what?
This stand.
I don't think sounds a good idea, Monkey.
No, but
Snowing outside.
this
Anyway,
stand like this
in a bit.
stand out.
Okay, so it's more or less time for me to say goodbye for the day now. But just before I do, one final point. Did you know that Geely, now those are the people who own the London Taxi Company, Volvo, and now a 10% stake, well almost 10%, in Mercedes-Benz, or Daimler. They seem to be very pro-EV, I've noticed, so them taking an investment in Merc is fantastic news, especially for Soph, because if they did a fully electric Mercedes C-Class, she would be all over that. As it is, she's waiting for a Model 3 or a Tesla Roadster, or basically anything with a Tesla badge. In terms of this weather, just for anyone not in the UK, this is not typical. We usually get like rain. Winter, spring, summer, autumn, just rain. With a little bit of sunshine occasionally around May. So far this year's been a bit unusual. We had quite a sunny Feb and then suddenly it turned into like Siberia. Anyway, it's all good. I'm gonna go feed Jasper now. So I hope you've enjoyed today's blog post. If you have, remember to like it, share it and subscribe if you haven't already, and follow me on Instagram if you don't already, and I'll see you tomorrow for the next installment of my daily vlog. Bye. Let's get cracking.
I think that bull that big eyes.
I know.
I see some more.
We'll go outside and play in the snow a little bit later, okay?
I have got shorts on.
Yeah, you'll have to change those for trousers, Monkey.